All right, hello everyone. Welcome to tonight's show. We are live. Today is Tuesday, March 16th, 2021. I'm taking requests tonight, so if you're out there and like to hear a song of mine, please let me know and I would love to play it for you. But first, I have my set list from Saturday's show set up here, so I'll play a couple songs from that. I'll start off the way I tend to do these shows with Windsong. I see you dancing there, but there's tension in your stares. If the world is disturbing your peace, as if there's something deep inside you try so hard to hide, leaves you waking to find your sweet release. Just come with me and I'll show you a place where the wind flows free. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your own little room. It's like roses in bloom, breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Just take a seat with me, let it run free. There is no shame, feel the tension ooze away. I still want you by my side. If it makes you feel alive, feel the fragrance of creation as you stay. It's a love so fine, but now just let it flow from your depths into mine. I let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your home little room. It's like roses in bloom, but breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. Once you're satisfied, just return to the dance, into the soundtrack of your life. But so you know, if the tension ever grows, come back here to find me and let the wind blow. Let the warm air hit your face. There's no disgrace, so breathe it in. And so we began in the corner of your home little room. It's like roses in bloom, but breathe it in. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. There's freedom in the basking in the wind. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in again with me tonight. We're taking requests tonight, so if you have anything you would like to see, a couple comments came in. Let me see if I can read them here. Twigs, thanks very much for tuning in tonight. Hope Mom is doing well. Yeah, she is doing very well. As a matter of fact, she just my sister is here as well. Thanks very much for coming. Times they are changing. I can do that for you. Let me just switch up to the other guitar here. We can get the ball rolling with that. Looks like your guitar family is growing. You can sort of say that. They're all together in one place now. I haven't bought a new guitar since this one, actually. That was a couple of years ago. Hello, Glenn. Thanks very much for joining me tonight. And I did not forget, I do have Knocking on Heaven's Door on my list tonight. But for now, I'm going to honor my sister's request for Times They Are Changin'. I got the harmonica ready to go for it. I actually just spent the other night for about an hour tuning this harmonica, which is not an easy task. It's not easy to tune a harmonica, but I did manage to do it the other night. You got to take the whole thing apart. It's a whole bunch of reeds that are inside it, and you have to file them down at a certain place in order for it to tune up the way you want it to. It's a lot of trial and error, but I did manage to do it. It took me an hour to tune one reed on this harmonica. And thankfully, that one reed was all I needed to tune. I only tune a harmonica if it's really giving me a problem. If you're really getting on with, like, if it's way too flat or way too sharp, that's the note I had to tune. And that note's been giving me trouble for months. So I had to take a special kind of, like, a metal file to it and sand it down a little bit. It's not an easy thing to do. All right, let's do Times They Are Changin' for my sister. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, and you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changin'. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming. For the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changin'. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changin'. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a-changin'. line it is drawn, the curse is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last, for the times they are a-changing. All right, thanks again. That was Times They Are Changing. That goes out to my sister who's watching, my sister Kat. Hope you and Bill and Puff are doing okay. I did just see him about a week and a half ago. My family and I went up to visit her. She lives up in Buffalo with her husband Bill and their cute little white cat Puff. So it's always great when I get to see them. But since I'm here in this state with the guitar the way it is and the harmonica the way it is, I think I'm going to do Knocking on Heaven's Door next for Glenn. Glenn requested that song on Saturday. I put it on hold for tonight's show because I had a dedicated set list up for that night. But I'll do Knocking on Heaven's Door for you. It's been a few years since I've done it. There we go. Let's see, were there any other requests? Dan Fogelberg, I can do that for you. You can choose between Longer or Same Old Lang Syne, whichever one you want, Twigs. Feed on YouTube seems less choppy for some reason. I don't know why that is. That's not the first time that's happened, but whatever works, I guess. Did not know you could tune a harmonica. It's a tedious process, and I don't recommend doing it for every harmonica that you find. Certain brands, in fact, I'll show you, certain brands make it pretty easy to do. Well, fairly easy to do. The brand that I have, I use Lee Oscar harmonicas, if you can see right there. And love to do... They love to make them very accessible. They sell like replacement reeds that you could, they give you, 2 basic screws that you undo to take the 2 pieces off, the 2 mouthpieces off, and you can access the reeds, unscrew a couple of screws to take those off, and you can easily replace them if you want to. They used to sell like a toolkit that you could use, and I actually have that under my desk over there, but they don't sell them anymore, unfortunately. But there are a few brands that make it easy to do, but it's not always there. Let's see, what else did people request? Fire and Rain, that I can do. Thank you, Elisa, for that request. My mother requested Homeward Bound and Land of Hope and Dreams. I can do both of them. But first, I'm going to do Knocking on Heaven's Door for Glenn. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. Feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. All right, thanks again. Thank you, Glenn, for requesting that. That was Knocking on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan. That song is actually a soundtrack song. It was written for the soundtrack of the movie Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid back in the 1970s, and it became a hit off the success of that movie, which Bob Dylan was actually in. But a lot of people don't know that. That literally came off the record of the soundtrack to that album. Bob Dylan provided most of the music for it. The harmonica was the first instrument I ever had, which I continue with. I was like 8 or 10 when I got it. Yeah, I was 6 when I picked it up, and luckily, Twigs, it's a very easy instrument to pick up again. And we just got another. All right. So thanks again for coming in tonight. I'm going to honor one of my mom's requests and do Homeward Bound by Simon and Garfunkel. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless dream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. Every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. Ooh, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend that all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home where my thoughts escaping, home where my music's playing, home where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me. All right, thank you to my mom for requesting that one. That was Homeward Bound by Simon and Garfunkel. We're going to do, I'm going to see what else people have requested, see if I know how to do them. Let me see. I saw Fire and Rain. My mom requested Land of Hope and Dreams. Let me know if you guys have anything else that you would like to hear, because I am open to all kinds of requests tonight. Let's bring this back up to 3, and we'll see if we can do Fire and Rain for you. I do need the lyrics for it, so give me a second here. Let me see. Frankly, I'm surprised I didn't need the lyrics for Homeward Bound, but I guess I got good at remembering that one. Simon at the Zoo. At the Zoo. I never learned how to play that song. That's the thing. I never learned how to do that. So I'm sorry I can't fulfill that one for you. Sorry, Cat. Tell you what, I'll put it on my list of songs to learn, and I'll see if I can pull it up on another stream. Probably not this week. I will be streaming again on Thursday, the day after St. Patrick's Day. So I hope you can join me for that. And as usual, it'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here's James Taylor. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made to an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. And I don't make it any other way. Well, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line that talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. I thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you, fire and rain. La da da, la da da, la da da. All right. Well, thank you to Elise for requesting that song, Fire and Rain. I'm gonna move on to another request. What else did we get? We got a couple new requests that we got here. Longer I got in the bank. Southern Man by Neil Young. That one I would have to learn for another time. Sorry, Glenn. It's the first song I learned all the words to. Wow. Yeah, it's something else. It's a great tune. It's one of the first songs that I ever got exposed to back when I was a kid. My dad is a serious James Taylor fan. And as a toddler, we always had some of his stuff playing in the house, along with some other great musicians like Jackson Browne, John Denver, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen. A lot of really great songwriters were the soundtrack of my youth. And I think what we're going to do now, Land of Hope and Dreams now, per my mother's request, and then we'll do Longer. I'll switch over to the other guitar, and we'll do Longer for you. Joni Mitchell's Blue or Big Yellow Taxi. I can do Big Yellow Taxi. I never learned how to play Blue. I did play Big Yellow Taxi on Saturday as a special request for a fan of mine. I had no clue that I had them in Japan. So I wasn't taking requests that night, but I made an exception for him since he's all the way over on the other side of the world. Okay, so here's what it's going to be. It's going to be Land of Hope and Dreams now. Then we're going to switch over to the other guitar and do Longer, and then we'll do Big Yellow Taxi. How about that? So let's do that then. Oh, I actually need the lyrics for Land of Hope and Dreams. It's been a long time since I played that song. I hope I have them in here. Shoot, I don't. Okay, hold on. This is going to take me a little while, I apologize. But I do need to look up the lyrics to Land of Hope and Dreams. So I need to look them up. Whoops. Land of Hope and Dreams lyrics. Here we go. Here they are. We'll be ready to go in just a little bit. Okay, put them in here. I really thought I had them in here, but Sadly, I did not. I have to put them in. Land of Hope and Dreams. Bruce Springsteen. Here we go. Now we're ready to roll. All right. Carolina in My Mind. I would need to look up the lyrics for that, but that's a fairly easy one to learn. I've never played that before. But I can learn real quick. I promise you that. All right, so we'll do Land of Hope and Dreams by Bruce Springsteen. Then we'll do Longer. Then we'll do Big Yellow Taxi. And then we'll give Carolina in My Mind a shot. Grab your ticket and your suitcase. Thunder's rolling down this track. Well, you don't know where you're going, but you know you won't get back. Well, darling, if you're weary, lay your head upon my chest. We'll take what we can carry, yeah, and we'll leave the rest. Where big wheels roam through fields where sunlight streams. Oh, meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Well, I will provide for you, and I'll stand by your side. You'll need a good companion for this part of the ride. Yeah, leave behind your sorrows. Let this day be the last. Well, tomorrow there'll be sunshine, and all this darkness pass. Well, big wheels roll through fields where sunlight streams. Oh, meet me in a land of hope and dreams. Well, this train carries saints and sinners. This train carries losers and winners. This train carries whores and gamblers. This train carries lost souls. I said this train, dreams will not be thwarted. This train, faith will be rewarded. This train, hear the steel wheels singing. This train, bells of freedom ringing. Well, I say this train carries saints and sinners. This train carries losers and winners. This train carries whores and gamblers. This train carries lost souls. I said this train carries broken hearted. This train, thieves and sweet souls departed. This train carries fools and kings, Lord. This train, all aboard. I said this train, dreams will not be thwarted. This train, faith will be rewarded. This train, hear the steel wheels singing. This train, bells of freedom ringing. Whew. Yeah, I love playing that song. Haven't done it in years, but I love doing it. I've seen Bruce Springsteen play that song in concert. My mother and I both have. And the song is like a religious experience at his shows. It's one of those songs where people can really come together no matter what. All right. So next we got Longer. And then after that we'll do, what do we have next? Big Yellow Taxi and then Carolina. What time are we at? 7:45. All right. I think at this point I'm going to close off the requests. I think we got enough to fill out the rest of the night. I only stream these shows for about an hour, so we get what we can get, and you decide what I do in between the first and last songs that I do. And per Twig's request, we're going to do Longer by Dan Fogelberg next. Actually, I do need the lyrics for this one again, unfortunately. I don't have the best long-term memory in the world. Sorry. Longer than there have been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there have been stars up in the heavens. I've been in love with you. Stronger than any mountain cathedral, truer than any tree ever grew, deeper than any forest primeval. I am in love with you. I'll bring fire in the winters, you'll send showers in the springs. We'll fly through the falls and summers with love on our wings. Through the years, as the fire starts to mellow, burning lines in the book of our lives, through the binding cracks and the pages start to yellow, I'll be in love with you. I'll be in love with you. Longer than there have been fishes in the ocean, higher than any bird ever flew, longer than there have been stars up in the heavens. I've been in love with you. I am in love with you. All right, thanks very much, Twigs, for requesting that one. That was Longer by Dan Fogelberg. I wish I had recorded that. Could put it up on as a solo video up on YouTube. Oh well. Go back to the other guitar. We're going to play Big Yellow Taxi, take a shot at Carolina in My Mind, and then we're going to close out the night the way I usually do with How You Say Goodbye. So here we go. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a big hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. But don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? You paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. They charged the people $1.50 to see them. No, 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 don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? You paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Good night, Twigs. Thanks for joining us. Hey, farmer, farmer, put away your DDT. I don't care about spots on my apples. Leave me the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? You pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, now you pay paradise, you put up a parking lot. Hey, hey, hey. Listen, late last night, I heard the screen door sway, and a big yellow taxi took my girl away. Now don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? You paid paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, now, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? You paid paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey, now you pay paradise, you put up a parking lot. Hey, now you pay paradise, you put up a parking lot. Why you wanna give it, why you wanna give it, gonna give it all away. Oh, why you wanna give it, why you wanna give it, you're giving it all away. Oh, why you wanna give it, why you wanna give it, why you wanna give it all away. So you're giving it all away. Cause you're giving it all away. Hey, now you pay paradise, you put up a parking lot. All right, thank you very much for requesting that song. Who requested that? Let me look back on the list there. Elisa, thanks very much for requesting that, Big Yellow Taxi. And I will put Blue on my list of songs to learn. There are a couple from tonight's show that I do need to do. But for now, I'm going to come back a little closer to the screen here, and I need to pull up lyrics for another song that Glenn requested for Carolina in My Mind by James Taylor. I do need to look up the lyrics for it, unfortunately. So if you can bear with me for just a minute or two, hopefully only one. Carolina in My Mind lyrics. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'll be sure to add this to my regular repertoire too, because I do like this. Song as well. Let me see here. Carolina in My Mind by James Taylor. All right, put those in. Pull this out. Alrighty. Okay, let's give Carolina in My Mind a shot. Alright, I'll do this and then I'll do one more and then we'll close up for the night. Thanks again to everybody for tuning in. I'm glad you could join me for tonight. We are going to be... I will be back here live again on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern for one more live stream for the week. I do have them scheduled for once a week for the rest of March, so I'm hoping you can join me. I have one in-person show for the month of March, and that's going to be at the Vreeland Store in West Milford, New Jersey, where I'll be playing a list of cover songs with my singing partner, Ronnie Caggiano, and playing a list of original tunes and cover songs from there, if you're in the area. If you're not in the area, we have the live streams to cover for it. All right, so here is my first ever shot at Carolina in My Mind. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? Ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Karen, she's a silver sun. You best walk her away and watch her shine. Watch her, watch the morning come. A silver tear appearing now. I'm crying, ain't I? I'm going to Carolina in my mind. There ain't no doubt in no one's mind that love's the finest thing around. Whisper something soft and kind. And hey babe, the sky's on fire. I'm dying, ain't I? I'm going to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. Dark and silent late last night, I think I might have heard the highway calling. Geese in flight and dogs that bite. And signs that might be omens say I'm going, I'm going to Carolina in my mind. With a holy host of others standing around me, still I'm on the dark side of the moon. And it seems like it goes on like this forever. You must forgive me if I'm up and gone to Carolina in my mind. In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina. Can't you see the sunshine? Can't you just feel the moonshine? And ain't it just like a friend of mine to hit me from behind? Yes, I'm gone to Carolina in my mind. All right, thanks again for requesting that song. Who requested that? I keep forgetting. This request come from a whole bunch of different... Oh, that's right, it was Glenn. It was Glenn. Well, thanks a lot. I actually completely forgot that there was a bridge to that song until the lyrics came up on my iPad. But I will work on that and put it in my regular repertoire for the shows that I do, and hopefully for some live streams coming up later. And, well, now I'm going to close things off. Thanks again very, very much for joining me today. I'm glad I could glad I could host you all tonight. Thanks very much for your requests. You guys had a lot of great requests from me tonight. I love playing those tunes. And to those of you who requested and I couldn't learn your song in time, I do apologize, and I will put them on my list of songs I want to learn, and I'll see if I can do them for you some other time. But for now, thanks again very much for tuning in. If you're new here and never joined us before, thanks very much. Especially, my name is Kyle Hancherek. If you're interested in providing any kind of financial support that you can go to my Patreon page. You can see up on the top left here, patreon.com/Kyle Hancherek. We have a membership tier that starts at just $1 a month if you are able to, or if you want to leave a one-time tip. On the bottom right, you can see the link to my PayPal, paypal.me/Kyle Hancherek. Give as much as you feel worthy. If you can't, that's okay. I know times are tough. But regardless, thanks very much for joining us tonight, and I hope to see you next time. We'll be live again on Thursday for a post-St. Patrick's Day stream. But for now, here's how you say goodbye. Thanks again very much for coming out tonight. The bases are loaded. I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded. No room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through this stadium ensures. The temple is floating. The cheers sound much too good. The backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes in a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. so many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. The fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I've struck out way more times than you can fit in this old room. But as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swinging the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I said goodbye. Thanks again so much for joining me tonight. That's it for me. Thanks again for all the requests. You guys had some great ones tonight. And I absolutely love being with you tonight. Thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. Let me go and come in here and give some thank yous to everyone who joined us tonight. Thank you, Mrs. D. Thanks very much for joining us tonight. I'm glad you could be here. Thank you to Glenn. Thank you to Joe. And I will do, when I paint my masterpiece, if you can promise to be here on Thursday, I will do masterpiece that day. So thanks again. Thanks to Elisa. Thanks to Twigs, as always. And thank you so much for everyone else who joined in. Thank you to my sister Kat for her requests. Did great. And I just love talking with you guys. I'm glad you guys could join me tonight, and I hope to see you next time. We will be live again on Thursday with a special set list for you. And I hope you enjoy your St. Patrick's Day coming up tomorrow. Enjoy it with your family, whatever you choose to do. I hope you enjoy it to the fullest. And I want to thank you again for joining me tonight. Back again on Thursday. Sunday, March 28th is going to be the first in-person show of the year at the Vreeland store in West Milford, New Jersey, if you're able to come out. Thank you very much for joining us, and I will see you again next time. So, peace and love, you guys. See you Thursday.